I just realized you guys could already hear the audio. My bad. Yep. But hey, we're here. Yes. Sorry, my microphone was a little quiet. But yeah, this is the Q&A. I'm mostly waiting for the chat to appear. So yeah, I can see your messages right now, but yeah, hopefully this isn't technical difficulties part 7 or okay, there it is. We're here. We're live. How's everybody doing? We're not actually playing 06 because I want to save that for a separate stream. Instead, this is just what I'm going to be doing like in the meantime, just like running around and just chilling. But hey guys, we're just chilling, answering some questions. Let me know if it's laggy. You probably can't hear anything right now. Stuff to. Oh wait, you can. Okay, we're good. Yep. That's a snazzy performance there. Anyway, yep. Today is the Q&A, so I'm gonna go to the. Thanks for including me in your hot take vid. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna go to the actual poll where you guys left your comments, and I'm just gonna go through them. So, okay, yeah, it is a bit loud. Okay, I just realized that. I was like, wait a minute. Right about there should be good. There you go. Yep, sorry. That should be good. Anyway, I'm just gonna, chill, move around, just to keep you guys, have something to look at. So, let me go to this post itself. Okay. Here we go. So, I'm going to go newest first and then, scroll down to the oldest first. Okay. So, the first comment on this, this post is from Toasty Boy. He asks, because I know you're a fellow Terrarian, I present you with this question. What class/subclass do you main? I ask as a mage main. Okay, that's it. Hold on. I'm going to actually disable this volume because I think it'll probably be easier to, process. So, what class do I main in Terraria? Yep, this guy knows. One of my favorite games besides any Sonic games is Terraria. So, yeah, to answer that question, I've been playing Mage a lot, and I really enjoy that. Probably Ranger, but yeah, Mage is still pretty good. But yeah, I'll definitely think I would say Ranger is my favorite class to play. But yeah, thank you for the question, Toasty Boy. Gotta play some more Terraria. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, I guess that answers your question. And yeah, the next question here is okay, guys. Here's what I'll do. If you haven't commented on the post, it should be down a little bit. You click on my channel and then go to posts and stuff, and you can leave it there. It's the one with the picture. So yeah, you can leave your questions there. I'm just gonna go through them one by one. So next is Blade the Hedgehog, and yeah, we're all familiar with Blade. Probably in school right now, I imagine. But his first question is, what is your favorite video game franchise besides Sonic? And he also asks, what's my favorite movie and what got me into making videos? Okay, what's my favorite video game franchise besides Sonic? Okay, that's a good question. I actually used to play Kirby games a lot, so I would probably say the Kirby series, or I mean, unless you count the Smash Bros series, because that is a lot of fun, and it does have Sonic in it too, so it's like a win-win. But yeah, yeah, I would say either Kirby, Smash Bros series, maybe Mario. I haven't played that many Mario games, but yeah. That one, Kirby, I would say. And then that's for my favorite movie. Oh, whenever people ask me what my favorite movie is, it's always so hard to answer them. Favorite movie? There's so many good ones out there. I don't know. I'll give you a list of my a few of my favorites. I like Avengers Endgame, Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, and I don't know about my favorite. And then there's The Incredibles. That's an incredible movie. And yeah, there are just so many good movies that it's hard to pick like number one, because then I'll remember another one. Like, oh wait, that should have been an option or whatever. But yeah, probably those. Shut up. Are you talking to me? No, I'm kidding. Okay. And then he asks, what got me into making videos? Okay, so a little backstory here. It's actually pretty simple. I was just sitting down one day. I was like, why not just make a video? Like, because I had already used a camera and like taken videos and pictures at like events and stuff, and started like editing them. So I already had like a little bit of editing experience. So I was just like, why not just upload a YouTube video and just see how it does. So yep, that's what I did. Uploaded the Sonic 1 review. I actually uploaded some music reviews, not music playlists. I'll turn my microphone down a little bit there. But yeah, I guess, and then I uploaded the Sonic 2 review, Sonic 3 and Knuckles review, and yeah, then I uploaded my first big one. My first big video was the hot take. No, not the hot takes. It was the mainline Sonic games ranked, because the first couple ones weren't doing so well. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put all my effort into this one video, and yeah. And then I did, and that one was like my first video to get a lot of traction, which I am thankful about. I'm thankful for. But yeah, Ultimati, good to see you, and everyone else too. And then yeah, I guess that answers your question, Blade. So yeah, thanks for leaving it. Appreciate it. And then next on the let me know if you guys get bored. I can maybe like try. I don't know if I could play though. I don't know if I could play and answer questions. I'll probably just run around. Maybe switch to like Shadow or Silver at some point. Sorry about the flickering. That's annoying. I'll go to like a different area where it doesn't flicker as much. But Bannon HD, he asks, I saw it when. Have you heard Windows 10 is dying today? Ooh. I think I heard something about that. But anyway, I gotta stay focused. What is the best Sonic game in your opinion, and why is it Sonic Schoolhouse for personal computers? Interesting question. The best Sonic game in my opinion is, it's so hard to pick between 06 and Adventure 2. But oh yeah, this is your question, Bannon. Probably SA2, but 06 is like really close behind, in my opinion. But yeah, SA2, 06, Sonic Schoolhouse's peak. Don't worry about playing, dude. We just want to listen. All right, thanks. Yeah, I don't want to go through the getting skill issued and having a brain overload. But yeah, favorite Sonic game, probably Adventure 2, 06, very, very close behind. But yeah, thanks for the comment. Okay, next is, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Okay, yeah, I won't even bother. It's GXIDMXGX. He asks, what inspired me to make my channel? I kind of did answer that question. Basically, just, being bored, thinking I could just, make a video just for fun. So, yeah, basically it. I mean, I don't want to leave anybody's comments out, even if I already answered them. So yeah, sorry if I am repeating myself a little bit. Thank you for the comment. I love throwing this thing around. Anyway, moving on to I think Schoolhouse is brilliant and a lot better than the rest of the series. I gotta play it just to have an opinion on it. But anyway, Chaos Spider is the next. Well, Levi, you already know I can't put my question in the. Yeah, I'll still read yours. Oh, Blade, hey, how you doing? I just answered your question on the poll. You could skip back if you want to a little bit. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. Oh, I gotta wish you happy birthday or early happy birthday. Asian Slayer 93. Yeah, hope you have a good day tomorrow. But anyway, Chaos Spider asks, what consoles do you own, and if not, is it a PC or both? Okay, so the consoles that I own, I mean, obviously, I have a PC. You've seen me. I mean, right now I'm playing on my laptop. Yeah, my PC is actually a laptop. Yeah, I have a laptop. I also have a Switch that I sometimes play. I got an Xbox like way back in like 2017. I think like an Xbox One. So I have that. And Sonic 06 is a masterpiece. Yes, sir. Yeah, so like PC, Switch, and an Xbox that I sometimes play. Oh, and I also have a Wii. I still have a Nintendo Wii. And I love playing like Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic and the Secret Rings, all those games. But yeah, thank you for the question, Chaos Spider. And then next is Unnamed Re. I think I've answered some of his hot takes before. And so he asks, what was the first Sonic game I've played? Okay, first Sonic game that I've played. It was actually, believe it or not, guys, it was Sonic 1 for mobile. Yeah. I first played it because, wait, what did I say? Anyway. Yeah, Sonic 1 the mobile. On the mobile. I just lost my my train of thought. Anyway. Yeah, the mobile port of Sonic 1. It was actually William, believe it or not, William BK. He was a Sonic fan way before me, so I heard he had liked Sonic, and I was like, oh cool, I guess I'll play the first game in the series, Sonic 1. Might as well start it from the beginning, and I did, and it was a blast. No pun intended. It wasn't a blast, but it was. Yep, William. It's actually you can make the argument that William was responsible for me even like creating my channel in the first place. So yeah, W William. But yeah, thank you for the question, Unnamed Re. Okay, I'm gonna go to the new city. I gotta find out how to do that. I single-handedly ruined his life. Facts. No, I'm kidding. You improved it, I would say. Sonic Carios, good to see you. Okay. Indominus Rex, he asks, okay, he asks the same thing. What was your first Sonic game, and how did you get into the series? Yep, Sonic 1 mobile. Then I might as well give you like the list of, or some of the list of the first Sonic games I played. So I first played Sonic 1, then 2, then Mania, and then I think after that I played 3 Knuckles. Then the classic games were a lot of fun, but I feel like once I first played SA1 and SA2, I really fell in love with the series. Yeah, and so those are oh, I can't talk. Those are some of my favorite games in the series. But yeah, thank you for the question. Now we go to Dean, I think. Yep, Dean. What generation of Sonic did you grow up on? Shows, games, toys, etc. So yeah, I have a confession to make. I mean, you probably could have guessed this already, but I actually didn't really grow up with Sonic. I first became a fan in 2022. Believe it or not. I know a lot of people grew up with the series. I did not. I am although I you can still say I'm a veteran, kind of, because well, not really a veteran, but like I know a really great deal about the series. Played like all the mainline games, a lot of the spin-offs, and yeah, so I guess the first thing I grew up was, yeah, the games. First thing I grew up on, I guess. Yeah, poor guy answers the same questions all over again. Yeah, if I see the exact same comment or something, I'll just skip over it. But next is I think Random Warrior. Yep, Random Warrior. He asks, what improvements would you make to a Frontiers 2? That is a really good question. Frontiers 2. Well, definitely, I would say definitely leave Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy as like the main four. But I mean, having Shadow and like Silver and Blaze in the game would still be pretty cool. But yeah, as long as the characters are playable, that's my biggest hopes, I guess, for the game. And yeah, also hoping the cyberspace stages are a little more fun. I thought they were like all right, like they're doable, but I would never like wanna like go back to them. But yeah, guess that answers your question. He also asks, who is my favorite Sonic creator? That's also a good question. I think his name is Ajax or something. He's I think I got that right. He's the guy who makes level analyses. Analyses? Is that a word? I don't know. But yeah, my favorite videos that he makes are the level analysis on like Sonic Unleashed levels. Like I saw like his Dragon Road one, his Arid Sands one. I definitely recommend you guys check out his channel. He's really entertaining. But yeah. And then what other games do I play? Like Minecraft, Terraria. What else do I play sometimes? Definitely play Alchem Memories now, which is it still is a Sonic game. It's a fan game, but I've been playing it a lot recently. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for the question. I guess I'll answer some of the chat. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll take a break from reading them for a second, and I'll answer the ones that are in the chat. So I can read your name. It was the person that started with an A. Favorite Sonic voice actor. I would say Ryan Drummond. I feel like he captured Sonic's personality really well, and yeah, I just like the way he sounds. He sounds young and like a teenager. I feel like that's how Sonic should sound. But Jason Griffith is pretty close. Yeah, the creation. I'll answer yours. What music tracks do you think are the best in the series? I love on Griffith. Okay, I'm sorry. The chat is probably gonna go away before I read or before I finish finish reading. Okay, I'll answer the one you just left. The most best game to use Amy. That's a good question. I gotta, Levi, when are we streaming? I gotta, I gotta figure out what we're doing. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. Favorite game or the most best game to use Amy? Best game. That's hard. I'd probably say Heroes, to be honest, because it's pretty similar to Sonic's gameplay. She's pretty fast, has a couple different gameplay styles. Well, not gameplay styles. A couple different abilities. There we go. I can't talk. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, guys. You don't need to rush. If you're gonna be like, oh, I missed your comment. I can always go back and read it on this stream. I will get everyone at least once. Which is better, His World or Live and Learn? I'd probably say Live and Learn, but both are goated. I guess, yeah. Okay, The Creation. Okay, here's a new one. Do you think Sonic Popcorn Machine is the best game? I haven't played it. Um, yes, it is absolute cinema peak game. Okay, I'm small now. It's pretty cool. Um, Live and Learn is, oh my goodness, that much better than Open Your Heart. But yeah, it's my favorite color. Probably. Oh no, I don't want to answer this because I know what's coming. Okay, my favorite color is purple. Before you say anything, Hassan, I know you're gonna go in the chat and say Sam, 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 Sam. I just like the color purple. Okay, it's a cool color. I like blue, but I feel like purple is like a good mix of like like red and blue and stuff. One of your favorite YouTubers? Thanks, man. Oh, William, come on, man. Come on, man. What do you want for the fifth Sonic movie? Sonic Rush or '06? That's a good question. Probably, maybe a mix of both, to be honest. I feel like that could be cool. Who's your favorite music artist from the Sonic franchise? Okay, music artist. Okay, I'd probably say Tomoya Otani. I think that's how you say his name. He's done. Oh wait, either him or T Lopes. Either him or T Lopes. They're both so good. But yeah, I'd probably say T Lopes actually. Now that I think about it, I just loved Mania's Mania's soundtrack. Can you check my questions in DMs in Discord? I don't know if it's coming in YouTube or not. All right. Wait, what? What's everyone saying? Okay. I'll go back to reading the comments in the post now. So yeah, I will I'll get back to you guys in the chat later on. But yeah, Spinator, I see yours. You asked what's my first game, and I already answered that. And you also asked what is my least favorite Sonic song, which is a pretty hard question to be honest. His most liked post is his Amy dude, I had no idea, to be honest. That's actually crazy. I'm sorry, William. Anyway, least favorite Sonic song. That's kind of hard cuz there's so many songs that like I don't know. Least favorite in like the whole series? Congratulations on 4K subs, Legend. Thank you, man. Almost Dead. Yeah. I was just about to say that. Almost Dead from Shadow the Hedgehog. I like can't even listen to it. It's like there probably is one that's worse, but for like a notable one, I would say Almost Dead is the worst and my least favorite soundtrack or my least favorite song. But yeah, thank you for the comment, Spy. Oh, you didn't hear me. What was my favorite? What was my first Sonic game? Sonic 1 Mobile. Yep. But yeah, thank you for the comment. Shadow Raven, he left his comment. The first question is okay, well, I already answered that. How did I get into Sonic? Question 2, what are your goals as a creator? Am I late or not? Nah, you're not that late. We've answered a few questions for the Q&A, but not too many. What are my goals as a content creator? Not like very notable goals, I'd say. Maybe, just have a community. I've kind of achieved what I was going for when I first made the channel. Just get a lot of subscribers. I mean, I think a lot of people wouldn't think 4K subs is a lot, but I do. And yeah, just have a community. I kind of like being a small content creator. It is nice not having to worry about, being popular, like that popular. But I mean, I would never complain about more subs, of course. But yeah, thank you for the question. Shadow Raven. So yeah, I guess my goals are just keep making you guys happy with videos and stuff. But yeah, thank you for the question. Next is Ultimati's question. Okay, they say, are there other Sega IPs that you also like, aside from Sonic the Hedgehog? Others like Super Monkey Ball, Knights, Samba de Amigo, etc. I feel like I'm not the. Oh wait, I meant first game in general, not Sonic game specific. Was my first like video game? Oh, okay, hold on. First video game. I have no idea what it could be. I was probably too young, but probably like Angry Birds or something. But yeah, first video game ever. Probably not gonna remember that. But anyway, I don't think so. I don't think I've played any other Sega series. That's a word, series. But yeah, Evan, you got to talk to Evan about that. Big Monkey Ball fan. Yeah, but wish I could say more, but sadly I haven't played any others, I don't think. Okay. The next comment on this list, or question, I should say, is Milano. Yeah, OG. Definitely an OG of the channel. Milano asks, I'll answer his second one, which is thoughts on the Zelda franchise, which is a good question. So I've played a few Legend of Zelda games. I played the NES. Okay, first of all, I'm not old, but I played What am I saying? Okay. But you ever get that where your mind just you're talking and then you like see something and your mind just completely goes blank? That's what just happened to me. Okay, thoughts on the Zelda franchise. I played the first game on the NES. I played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, Breath of the Wild was so fun, dude. The open world and just like everything about it was like so peak. But yeah, I thought Breath of the Wild was really fun. I wasn't that into Tears of the Kingdom because I just felt like it was more Breath of the Wild. But I'm sure I would like it if I gave it more time. But yeah, I think the series is pretty cool. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is very similar to Frontiers. I feel like it's more polished. Has a lot more. The map is huge, and yeah. But thank you for the question, Milano. And next is OT3711. Okay. He says congratulations on 4K. Thanks, man. Here are my questions. Number one, what is your schedule like doing YouTube? And then which games do you play that are not Sonic related? I already answered that one, so I'll answer the first one. What is your schedule like doing YouTube? Okay, schedule. It depends. My schedule's kind of all over the place. I try to upload maybe once every 3 weeks. I'll try to upload a video. Sometimes it'll be maybe even longer, just depending on how busy I am. But yeah, try to live stream maybe like once every 3 or 4 days. Levi, refresh your comments on the post. All right, I will. Don't worry. I'll get everybody's comment. Don't worry. But yeah. Try to upload once every. I try to upload once every 3 weeks. Once every 3 weeks. Mine's going blank. Yeah, upload a short every now and then. I used to. I kind of still do. Like when I would make a video, I would upload like the upload sections of the video into shorts, which is actually a really good idea if you want people to like find out about your video. So I recommend doing that. But yeah, that's basically my schedule. So yeah, thank you for the question, OT3711. And next, Campbell VDL asks, um, very random, but have you watched Arcane? If not, it's very good. Also, congrats on 4K. Very good job. Thanks, man. I can't say I have, sadly. You poor guy has 70 questions on the post now. Hey, don't worry. I'll get through all of them. I think it's actually going to be a lot easier than making a video. Just because I can, answer them all here. But, yeah, I have not seen it, sadly. Although you said it's pretty good. I might have to check it out sometime. But, yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, yeah, don't even try to say my name. I actually answered your question, a little back. I will have to, after this video, I'll have to, like, put it in timestamps where your questions are. But yeah, I did answer it. But yeah, where was I? Where am I? Yeah, I have not seen Arcane, but yeah, thank you for the suggestion at least, and thank you for the congratulations. Okay, I'll switch a character now, just so you guys don't get bored. Let me see. Who should I play as? I guess I'll just, I'll do silver and just, hang out in the hub world. Hey, it's Blaze. Let's go. Anyway, before I get carried away, Spacey, is that Space Objects? Okay, he asks, my question is, which is better in your opinion, Sonic Racing Crossworlds or Mario Kart World? Okay, I have played Crossworlds, as you guys know, and yeah, I think it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. I feel like it was a big success. But I haven't played Mario Kart World because I don't have a Switch 2, sadly. But I don't wanna compare them unfairly. So yeah, I'll just say that yeah, I'll just say that I love Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Thank you for the question. All right. Yep, everyone's. Yeah, what are your thoughts on Crossworlds? Yeah, I think Crossworlds is really good. I love the way the characters are, characterized. I love their interactions. The gameplay, like the game itself, is a lot of fun, and I just love, like, everything about it. Really. Anyway, moving on to Dom's Let's Plays and other stuff. He asks, not a Sonic question, but what is your favorite video game movie? Okay, so video game movie. He said not a Sonic question, so I assume he means just like any other video game movie besides Sonic, which I'd probably say is the Mario movie. I love that movie. If it was any video game movie, I'd probably say Sonic 3. But if it's specifically not Sonic, then I would say the Mario movie. But thank you for the comment. Who's next? Let me get up here. Real or L Button? Yes, another OG of the channel. L Button. Let me see which comment to do. Okay, none of these have been answered. Number one, he asks, what are your hobbies outside of YouTube and Sonic? Okay, so hobbies outside of YouTube. Oh, hey, Little Silver, good to see you. You joined at the... Oh, my goodness, what happened to Blaze? Oh, my word. Wait. Blaze, what's going on? I can't believe there's two of her. Anyway, what are your hobbies outside of YouTube and Sonic? I like to draw a lot. Just, make art and stuff. Especially Sonic drawings. Although I actually have made comic books before. Not like professional comic books, but I've just made my own like fun series just for fun. Um, yeah, I guess that answers that question. I like to draw. I also like to, you know, how do you say that? I like to take pictures of stuff. Like I'm a part-time photographer, I guess you could say. And yeah. As for okay, his next question is, what are your tips for becoming a Sonic content creator? Okay, I read that wrong. I will not rush through it. What are your tips for becoming a Sonic or not? What are your tips for becoming a content creator? I'm sorry, I've read that same question a lot. But tips, I would say do YouTube Shorts, cuz YouTube Shorts get a lot more views than normal videos. Well, it depends, but I find YouTube Shorts are a great way for people to actually like find out about your channel. And so, especially if you make like a big video, I would say split your big video into smaller sections um and like post them as YouTube Shorts, cuz that'll actually usually, I mean, unless the content, unless people don't like the content, but usually it'll get a lot of views for me at least. But even when I wasn't like that popular, my YouTube Shorts would still get like 500 views, 700 views, even like 1,000. But yeah, tips, YouTube Shorts. Um, I guess the last one here. What's a career you could see yourself doing down in the future besides YouTube? Um, I'm not sure. Levi, are you accepting questions from the chat here or only on the post? I'm doing both, so don't worry. I'll still be able to answer your questions. I'm kind of I'm kind of doing both. So I'll go through a few questions on the post and then ask you guys in the chat some questions, or ask you guys to give me some questions. So next is what career? I don't know. I guess whatever opportunity presents itself as like a job or something. Yeah, but besides that, I don't really know. The future is uncertain. Thank you for the comment. I'm so used to doing hot takes. Thank you for the question, L button. Lil Solver. Anyway, Blob Guy next. Okay, Blob Man is his handle's Blob Guy, but he asks, what super form of Sonic is your favorite? Okay. Favorite super form. Okay, this is actually going to be fun to answer. Hear me out, guys. I think Dark Spine Sonic is one of my favorite forms. He just has so much aura in Secret Rings. But yeah, Dark Spine's really cool. I also like Super Sonic 2. I don't like calling him that. I like calling him Cyber Supersonic just because it sounds cooler. But yeah, probably Darkspine Sonic. I feel like he's kind of underrated. But thank you for the question. I guess I'll answer your other one. Favorite Mario game? I'd probably say Mario Kart Wii. It's easily the one that I've put the most time into, and is my childhood nostalgia bias. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii is probably my favorite Mario game. And then, yeah, Darkspine's probably my favorite super form. Anyway, moving on to, actually, I'll use this. Here, I'll also play a Shadow for a little bit. I'll use this opportunity to ask you guys in the chat some questions. Or why do I keep saying that, dude? I'm struggling here. You guys can ask some questions in the chat, and I'll hopefully answer them. Sorry, my brain is not braining today. We got Team Dark here. Let's go. But yeah, ask me any question in the chat if you'd like. What's my favorite Disney animated movie? Oh, dude, there's so many good ones. I would probably say Disney animated movie. Probably The Incredibles. Although movies like Emperor's New Groove and ones like that are a lot of fun. Oh, oh, hold on. I gotta go to the live stream. I can't see if somebody donates or something. Yeah, I gotta have YouTube also open. So okay. What are your thoughts on Frontiers? I think it's top 5. Probably 5th favorite Sonic game. I think it's awesome. As Spinair question, how old are you? Well, considering that you guys already have most likely seen my last name, I'll just keep it as a secret for now. But yeah. What do you use to make your videos, and how do you make them? I use CapCut, the app CapCut. Although I do use an older version, because some features got changed. Anyway, Little Silver, favorite Sonic Heroes team. I'd probably say, I'm boring. I'd probably say just Team Sonic. But Team Chaotix is funny it's good just for the memes. But not a Sonic Channel question. Do you like me? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, you're pretty chill. I would I mean, I wouldn't say no, of course. Or would I? Nah. Not a Sonic Channel is goated. Did you ever thought about... Did I ever think about making a Sonic fan game? Oh my goodness, seizure. I guess I kind of have, but I feel like I don't really know like anything about making a video game. But that would be so cool. What's a childhood show you grew up with? Hassan, I know you'll like to hear this. I grew up with Ninjago. That was one of my favorite shows. Probably is my favorite childhood show. That, The Clone Wars, also another peak show. What else? Had a couple other ones, but those are the big 2. Spinator, do you like me, Levi? Sure. Of course, you are an OG. I can't say no, of course. Not that I would. I would never say no. The GOAT of shows, the best. Yes, sir. Favorite stage in Sonic 06 and which version in which story? Okay. I grew up with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I actually did too. When I was really young, I used to watch that show. But favorite stage in 06, I'd probably say Radical Train in Sonic's story. I think that stage is a lot of fun. And definitely not a lot of people's picks, but I just enjoy the smoothness of it. SRB2 Green Moon 2. Levi, do you like me? Of course. I like everyone in the chat. Everyone is awesome. And do you dislike me, Levi? No. I gotta somebody's gonna ask, do you not like me? I'll be like, yes. I think. 137 Vikes Z. Good to see you. How are you doing? But yeah, I guess I'll go back to the post itself. Okay, here we go. I think this is newest to... No, it's not newest to oldest. Give me 1 second. Scrolling down here. Okay, I just saw some new comments. I'll have to get to those. But let me answer. Okay. Why is this so annoying to get to? Okay, posts. Go back to my post here. We're trying to see where I left off, or where I, paused. Okay, here we go. What's this guy's name? Dime. Okay, Dime. He asks, Have you ever played Outcome Memories on Roblox? It's a real fun Sonic EXE survival game, and you should play it and stream it one day. Yes, I have. I've been falling in love with the game. It is so fun. I like to main Knuckles, of course, because Knuckles is the goat. But yeah, it's a lot of fun for me. Yeah, Outcome Memories. I might stream it someday. That would be fun. But I should do this stage. Metal Guy play it with me. I should definitely do that sometime. And he also asks, do you own any Sonic merch? If so, what stuff? Okay, good question. I own some plushies. I own like a Knuckles plushie, Mephiles plushie, and some other stuff. What else do I have? I'm trying to think. I have some like pictures that I got from Hobby Lobby. They're like, I saw like Sonic art, which is really cool, by the way. It has like the Sonic Mania background mixed with like modern characters. It's really cool. So I guess you can count that as merch. Yeah, I don't have any Blaze merch. Sorry, guys. I got them both. You did. Yep. William got me both of those plushes. But yeah, it's my my Sonic merch. Anyway, Buzz. Everfinity is the next commenter. He okay, let me take out these enemies. Bonk. Blazing 06 is fun. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Boom. He asks, if you could change one thing about the Sonic franchise, what would it be? You can change anything you want. It could be anything you want. No, this is a question that could go like anywhere. If I could change one thing about the Sonic series, probably. Okay, would this count as a change if you could like ask for like a specific game? Because if you could, I would probably ask for a Knuckles spin-off. Like, where he explores Angel Island in, like, 3D. Imagine that, and you, like, mix it with... You mix it with, like, Werehog gameplay and, like, Frontiers gameplay. Dude, that would be, like, my dream game. So I guess what I wish to change for the franchise is give... What? What? I'm gonna ignore that. Yeah, I'd probably say give... Yeah, Knuckles Bonanza, that'd be so peak. But, I'd probably say give Tails, Knuckles, and, maybe Silver and Blaze just more attention. Especially Tails and Knuckles. I feel like they haven't gotten, like, any like, game... Or they haven't really even been that relevant in a long time. I feel like I know everybody's saying Silver and Blaze, but, like... I feel like Knuckles and Tails need it more. Like, they need a game more. But yeah, that's my wish. Thank you for the comment. This one, bootlegs for all. I wish I could answer it, but I already did with how'd you get into Sonic? Yep, William. William is actually the one who got me into the series. Oh my goodness, wait. New tech confirmed? BRB. See ya, Silver. Yeah, William is basically responsible for my whole channel being created in the first place. So yeah, that's how I got into Sonic. I will say, the first, like, time I remember seeing Sonic was actually in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is a weird game, I know, to be introduced to the character, but yeah, that was my first, like, not official, but, like, first time I've, like, heard of him. He answered in my comment, made me laugh, sorry. Okay, nice. At least I accomplished something. Okay, Striker the Hedgehog. You might still be in chat, I don't know. But, he asks, what is my favorite level out of all Sonic games? His is Windy Valley from Sonic Adventure. Okay, good pick. Oh, he also asks some other ones too, but I'll answer first one. I would say City Escape is probably my favorite level. It's my favorite level in SA2, which is my favorite Sonic game. So I'd probably say City Escape. And your next question, what's your favorite Sonic animation? Yours is the OVA. I would probably say mine is... Okay, this is a hot take, but I'd say the Knuckles Sonic Frontiers Prologue Divergence. I loved that animation so much. I know, like, everybody would say, Shadow, Dark Beginnings, but me, it was Sonic Frontiers, the prologue, because it fixed Knuckles' character, and, yeah. Yeah, biased. Sorry. Yeah, I would say that's my favorite animation. What's my favorite Sonic song? I would probably say It Doesn't Matter version 2. I feel like that's my favorite. I'd probably, it depends. It really depends, but it's definitely up there. It's hard to pick on the spot, but yeah. It Doesn't Matter version 2, the one from SA2. And what's my favorite Sonic model? I would say either SA2's model or the Storybook Games model, like Secret Rings and Black Knight. That's probably my favorite, one of those. And then he also asks, how did you learn to draw so good? I would say this is the most bland answer probably you can ever give, but practice. Yes. It's a very, very, very basic answer that you probably hear all over the place, but it does help a ton. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Yeah, or Chat GPT response. Yeah, thank you for the question. I love doing that glitch. Okay, I found out about that glitch from I can't remember, but it is funny to do. Is this Formula Trash, I think? Yep, Formula Trash. Whoa. He asks, you think Ian Hanlon did a good job voicing Shadow in Sonic Prime? I would say, yeah. I feel like he was characterized really well in the show. Yeah, him. That's how I figured out about that glitch. I would say he did a great job voicing Shadow. He wasn't like just an edgelord, like a stereotypical edgelord. He was, actually I had some character. Yeah, I really liked his performance. And I guess that's it for that question. Thank you for leaving it. Could you please do a video on your top 10 favorite video games ever? That is a good video suggestion. I might think about it. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Oh, no! No! Anyway, King568Z, he asks, let me see. What are my 3 favorite video game franchises? I would say, Mario, Sonic, and Kirby. Or Sonic, Kirby, and Mario, if, I want to, like, rank them. But, yeah, those are, in my opinion, the best. Okay, this is not L-worthy. This is, like, my, chilling stream, Don't start, William. Yeah. Probably those. Yeah, I already answered the other ones. Thank you for that comment, King568Z. And, I think Ultra Pixels is next. He asks, what was my first Sonic game, and what would you say is my least favorite? Okay, good question. Well, you already know my first one, Sonic 1 Mobile. As for my least favorite, oh, hello. Yeah, I can never pronounce your name, but least favorite, I'd probably say like Till Sky Patrol if you could count that. I'm not sure if you would, but Yeah, it's probably my least favorite. Although I haven't played Chronicles, Free Riders, and a few of the others that people would probably say is the worst. So I don't know. Shadow Fan, he asks next. Shadow Fan 27 to be specific. He asks, have you thought of making more OCs? And I actually have. I was thinking I was thinking about changing my OC. I know it's like very late to do it now, and I might not, but I was thinking about making a Knuckles OC because, you know, he's my favorite character, and most of the time in games like Crossworlds and stuff, I'll be playing as him anyway. So I know Sonic, like the Sonic OC I have now is like pretty iconic, especially for the channel. I might start using the Knuckles one, but I may, you know, have the other one still around. But yeah, I have thought about making more OCs. Welcome back, Little Silver. Anyway, yep, that answers your question. I have thought about it. I don't know if I will, but definitely considered it. Anyway, MC Incorporated, he asks, what era of Sonic do you think was the best? And I would probably say, for me personally, I like the Dreamcast era, which is, I know I could say the Adventure era technically, but I feel like if I say the Dreamcast era, that includes like the advanced games. That was my personal favorite era. I loved the games. I loved like the vibe of the games and everything. And they were just honestly really, really fun games. But, so Levi, if the stream team members were in a room, who is coming back alive? Well, the fact that I only know what William and Evan look like in real life, I don't know who, like, Cool Ant and you guys look like. So, I don't know. Hard to say. Anyway. Yeah, Dreamcast era for me. But if you mean, like, Adventure, Dark, Meta, or Renaissance, I'd probably say, Adventure. But yeah, thank you for the question, MC Incorporated. And now the Epic Gaming Zilla. Hey, KKO, what's up? He's here. Anyway. The Epic Gaming Zilla says, was there anything that made me leave the Sonic franchise like most people? If so, what made me come back? That's a good... by the way, bruh, we're already starting. No. Okay. I'm just gonna, just so I, you know. Was there ever? Okay. I didn't leave because of anger, but you know, because I didn't leave because I was angry at something. But I did end up leaving after I played the classics for a while because I just got bored. But that kind of made me leave the franchise. But that was before I played, like, any of the 3D games, and I was just, like, you know, playing other games. But once I played the adventure games, I came right back. But yeah, thank goodness I played Adventure 1 on Steam. I know, that's, like, the first 3D Sonic game I played, and it was, the PC port was, at the time, it wasn't that bad, but looking back, it was really awful. But, yeah. I technically did leave, but not like most people did. 3D games are the best? Yeah, I agree. I feel like the 2D games are fun, but they're more like safe, you know? But the 3D games are, you know, more give or take. But anyway, Mr. Incredibroni's comment is next. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I'll answer it. Okay, favorite Sonic merch you own? Probably the plushes that William got for me, like the Knuckles and the Mephiles. Those are my probably my favorite merch that I can think of, at least. And favorite Sonic render? I would probably say the storybook games, specifically like Black Knights or Secret Rings. I know you said yours was 06s and Black Knights, which is pretty based. And then oh boy, I have to answer this live. Okay. He asks, oh, whoa, watch. Which Blue Blur character is the hottest? Spoiler, too many. Okay, guys. The moment you've all been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun. I think you guys probably know the answer to this already. Thank you for the question. Yeah, it's definitely Blaze because she has fire abilities, and the fire is pretty warm, so it's like hot and stuff. Yeah. Thank you for the comment. All right, now it is Evan's comment. He says or asks, give me your top 3 least favorite characters, and he doesn't mean like NPC 1 or anything. He means like relevant characters, like the Crossworlds list, I guess. That's a good question. I don't really hate any of the characters in Crossworlds, but I mean, if we were talking about Crossworlds, I would obviously have to say like Zaz, Zavok, and Eggpawn or something. But yeah, okay, I'd probably say those Zaz, Zavok, and Eggpawn. But if it's like relevant characters, probably like Charmy. Oh my goodness, I just saw that comment. Okay, I'd probably say like Charmy. Maybe. This is hard. Yeah, probably Charmy, Zaz, and Zavok. If that answers your question, I could give you more relevant characters if you want, but yeah, those are mine from Crossworlds at least. And then Nintendo World says congratulations, thank you, do appreciate that. This chat, man. Yeah, as soon as I mention Blaze, everybody just goes insane. Oh my goodness, bro. Anyway, let me just take out these guys here. Spam rings. Spam rings. Sorry if my controllers. You can also hear my controller, me like spamming. Okay, let me just do this very carefully. Oh wait, I can just do this. Bonk. 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 There we go. Use my invincibility to my advantage. Probably going to be popping in and out because I'm trying to kind of configure stuff on Linux. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You being here is enough. But anyway, I got to go. So have an amazing stream, Levi. Bye. See ya, Fandom Frenzy. Good to see you. I'm not sure if you're a new face around here, but if you are, it is good to see you. So thank you for stopping by, and have a good day. Anyway, next is Kenny. He asks a bunch of questions, and to be honest, I might not even have to read much of it because he gives his own reasons, and I agree with all of them. Like, that would be my pick. The first one is, in your opinion, what do you agree is the most overused Sonic character? In his opinion, it's Shadow, which I agree with, first of all. And then, he asks, what is your favorite classic Sonic game, and why? He says his is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which I also agree with. And then his third question is, do you like Star Wars, and which movie is your favorite if you do? His is Revenge of the Sith, which I also agree with. Voice crack, sorry. But yeah, I'll spend more time on the second question because you wanted me to list why. I just love Sonic 3 and Knuckles for the length of it. Also, just introducing Knuckles himself, and gameplay I think is really fun. Angel Island is one of my favorite locations in the series. I know, sorry William, I stole your answer, but who cares? Yeah, the art style is great. I love the themes of the stages and the music. The music is really good. Anyway, thank you for the questions. And then Crazy Kid Ideas, he asked me to. Here's a question: can you rank all the Sonic orchestral final boss themes? I have to think here. So there's Solaris Phase 2. There's Endless Possibility, or Supersonic versus Perfect Dark Gaia. There's versus I don't want to. Yeah, the Wisp Armor. There's that one, and then there's I'm Here Orchestral. So those are the four I can think of. I definitely miss. I think I am missing some, but if I had to rank them, that is a hard question. If I had to rank them all, I would say I'm Here Orchestral is number 4. It's not. It's really good. Don't get me wrong, but it's. I just feel like the others are better. Then I would say, yeah, Negative Wisp Armor is next. Still epic. And then I would say, oh, the last one's so hard. Like Supersonic versus Perfect Dark Gaia or Solaris Phase 2. I gotta say, I can't answer this, dude. They're both so good. I gotta say, at number 2 is Solaris Phase 2. I'm sorry, guys. It's close. It's so close, but I feel like Supersonic versus Perfect Dark Gaia is just better. So that's my short ranking of the orchestral boss themes, which I'm actually surprised I finished that fast. But next, Hypersonic asks, okay, ouch. Solaris is perfect. Yep. What is your favorite food and game console? I assume the PC would not count, so I would probably say Xbox. And then favorite food, I think he means like favorite food in general, probably like steak, something like that, steak, baked potatoes, and like corn on the cob or something. Those are all the perfect combo meal. But if you mean like a snack or something that I'd have like while I'm playing games or something, that's a good question. I don't know. I would have to think about it. Let me go down. No. No. Tails, where are you going, buddy? It's just gonna kill me. Next question. Tunnel Crawler. Wait, what's this guy's name? Tunnel Crawler Waluigi. Okay, interesting name. He asks, what are your general opinions on IDW and the new characters they've introduced? Which is a good question. I'm gonna die here. Or not. I've never done this before. I really like IDW. I like the stories. The Metal Virus arc was one of my favorite arcs, probably in the series. I love the serious tone. And yeah, the new characters, I don't like Surge. Sorry, guys. But the other ones are pretty good, I would say. And let me see. Yeah, I guess that answers your question. I really like IDW. I haven't read any of the recent ones, but I read the Metal Virus arc at least, and that was like the best one, in my opinion. But next is, oh, this guy has a lot of questions. I'll pick 2 from this guy. He has 6 questions. What's my favorite character in the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay, that is a interesting question. I would, normally you'd probably expect me to say Knuckles because, my favorite character. But I would actually say Tails. I think Tails is just pretty well done. I love that he's like a sidekick to the main character. Whoever the main character would be named. But, yeah, probably Tails in that game. And then one more. Okay, let me just get out of this. This is like a war zone. What's my favorite music creators outside of YouTube? Or outside of Sonic, I think he said. Outside Sonic music. Okay. Um would it count if I said a Sonic remixer? Cuz technically it isn't Sonic music. I would probably say Silent Dreams is my favorite music artist. While yes, he does make Sonic music, it's not official Sonic music. But yeah, that would probably be my answer. Yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you for the question. And what's his name? Neil Laponsi asks, "What are your thoughts on chili dogs?" I gotta say, guys, I have never actually had a chili dog before. I know that is like a shame, but I'm hoping to have one because I've heard obviously it's like a Sonic YouTuber has to have chili dogs at least at some point. But yeah. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, thank you for your question. To put it simply, I have not, but I really want to have one sometime. Also, guys, this fight is really easy if you use your brain. King of Fish asks the next batch of questions, you could say. Okay, I gotta wait to use my camera right. Boink. Yeah, sorry, Silver. Little Silver. Okay. King of Fish asks, what has been my favorite Sonic live stream? That's a great question. Favorite live stream? I would probably say the first live stream, or no, not the first. The live stream where I was playing the open beta test, like Cross Worlds with William, Evan, and KKO. That was my favorite stream, but all of them are great in my opinion. I haven't really had a bad one, I would say. And then he also asks, which is better, Classic Sonic in Forces or Generations? And yes, I'm sorry to say this, but I think Classic Sonic is slightly better in Forces. I know, please don't kill me. But I feel like since the levels are shorter and I think he actually controls better in Forces. I know, Forces love. Hussein will be happy. But yeah, so many people are going to make fun of me for that. And then where did my OC originate from? Sonic, probably. He's also kind of an OG of the channel. So, no, cancel this, man. Yeah, I'm sorry about my takes. Yeah, Sonic, probably. He drew an OC for me, and I really liked it. So, I changed it up a little bit. And, yeah. I gave him soap shoes and, everything that, oh, ouch. Everything that, he has now. So, that's where I got my, okay, wow. That's where I got my, OC idea, concept, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, thank you for the question, King of Fish. I'm going to try to be careful here. I want to be careful. Next is the person's name that I cannot pronounce. What is your collection of Sonic games? Okay, this is a good question. I have a bunch of the majority of my games consist of Wii games. I have Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic Colors. I have Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure DX. I have Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Let me see what else. Thinking. Do I have anything else? I think I do. I'm probably just missing it. Not that I can think of. I think that's all. I also have Shadow Gens for the Switch. I have Sonic Superstars for the Switch, but yeah, I think that's it. What do you think of cheese, beans, and sausage on toast? I've never had it. I don't want to say anything negative if I haven't experienced it for myself. But yeah, Sonic. This guy asked Sonic 06 or Sonic Adventure 1. I'm sorry. Probably like 90% of the people in the chat, but more like 95 actually. But I would say Sonic 06. Yes, you heard me. Yes, the haters are attacking me right now, literally. Do 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 do. And then okay, best Sonic media of this decade. This decade. Okay, so that would be, I guess, like the 2020s or just starting from 2015. Okay, I would probably say Frontiers. I know a lot of people are gonna be movie 3, but I prefer games over movies. Yep, yep. I kind of deserve that one. Yeah, at least KKO's still siding with me. I'm sorry, not a Sonic channel. I'm just gonna like chill in this building. Just might as well relax. Just check out the whole city being on fire. Not a bad view. Favorite Shadow VA aside from David Humphrey? I would say I'd actually say Ian Hamlin from Sonic Prime. I thought he was really good. Either him or Jason Griffith. They're both pretty close, but I really liked his voice in Sonic Prime. Pretty well done. And then let me see. This guy Varsha Jane asks, "What's your favorite Sonic character?" The Goat Knuckles. In my opinion. Unsubbing right. No! Yeah, Knuckles is my favorite character. Did I draw all the characters for the channel myself? I think you mean you probably mean for like the channel banner. Yep. All those, like, I guess Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, Silver Blaze, and Cream. I think. Yep, I drew those all myself. Took a little while, but it was worth it. It's always fun to draw different. I don't draw. Here's a confession, I guess. I don't actually draw my drawings freehand. I actually look at like a concept. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but it was cool. I usually look at like a concept or something, or some other pose or something, and I just draw the pose, but change it up, like change the colors and everything, change the art style, and maybe I'll change some stuff about the pose. But I usually can't draw like just freehand, I guess. And then what's my favorite non-Sonic game? I think I already answered. Probably Terraria. Yeah. KKO, no, you're one of them, no. Okay, where was I? Next, Bonbons asks, do you have a job outside of YouTube? I kinda do. I work with my dad a little bit, and that's like some days. I want to get a full-time job, because I don't know if I could see myself as like a full-time content creator. I mean, I would like to think I would still make videos, but yeah, I'm hoping to get a full-time job sometime soon. But yeah, thank you for the question, Bon. And then Mr. Red Banana, you ask, not what you want, but what do you think will be the future of Sonic? Good question. What do I think would be the future of Sonic? Well, probably Frontiers 2. I know that's pretty much confirmed. But I have a feeling they might be making a Shadow game, which I'm not actually a fan of. I know. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Shadow's still cool, but I feel like they really need to give love to characters like Sonic and Knuckles, or to characters like Tails and Knuckles, especially Tails. I feel like Tails really needs, you know, just some more relevance, because his last big like relevant game was, I think, Adventure 2, which is crazy. But yeah, that's probably what I would think of the future of Sonic. Um, will I be safe if I just chill here? Probably not. But okay. He asks, "What is your favorite crossworld in Sonic Race?" Oh wait, I gotta read your name, of course. Roxanne Guitard asks, "Where's my favorite crossworld in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and what are your 3 favorite Sonic games? And on a scale from 1 to 10, how good of a character do you think Metal Sonic is?" Okay. So first, my favorite crossworld, I would probably. Wait, I'm not answering you. Wait, what? Oh, did you give me a comment or something? I probably missed it, but I'll answer this guy first. Favorite crossworld, probably. Cyberspace, I would say, is my favorite crossworld. Although Dragon Road's pretty close. But yeah, Cyberspace probably my favorite. And then my 3 favorite Sonic games. Bro, what's happening in the chat? Where am I? What are my 3 favorite Sonic games? Okay. Guys, I'm floating in midair. I'm getting sidetracked. Sonic 06, or if I had to rank them, I would say Adventure 2, 06, and Unleashed. Oh my goodness, lag. But yeah, those are my 3 favorites. And then on a scale from 1 to 10, how good of a character do you think Metal Sonic is? I guess it really depends, but like at his peak characterization, I would say he's like 9 out of 10. Like the best that he is, probably like Heroes, I would say he's like a 9 out of 10. But like right now, he's probably like a 6 out of 10. I really wish they, did more with him. But yeah, Metal Sonic, he's awesome. And thank you for the questions there. And then Rafael Souza, good to see you left a question there. He's definitely an OG as well. He asks, besides the games, what Sonic media do you like the most? That is a good question. I would probably say the comics, to be honest, if you can count Archie in there, because I did read a little bit of the Archie comics, and I really enjoyed them. And IDW's already really good. So I would say the comics for me, but the movies are still really good. Oh, that's cool. Your real name is Raphael. Nice. Okay. Yeah, probably the comics for me. Thank you for the question, Rafael Souza. I'm not gonna make the mistake of falling there again, like I did in my first live stream. Okay, this is my Adam Moose Gaming asks, what is my favorite Sonic song from each game? Okay, I'm gonna try to answer this as fast as I can. Oh wait, I gotta fix the. There we go. Favorite Sonic. Favorite track from each game? Okay, I would probably say. Ouch. I'd probably say ouch. Sonic 1, I would say Starlight. I really love the magical feel that it gives. So Sonic 1, Starlight. Sonic 2. Sonic 2. Probably the boss theme. Sonic 3, Doomsday Zone. Sonic Adventure. I might skip some. Oh wait, Sonic CD. I always forget that game. Sorry. Sonic CD. Yeah, that's a hard one. Probably the I would say Stardust Speedway Bad Future, but I think my favorite is yeah, probably that, or Stardust Speedway Good Future US, the US version. I've come to really like that one. Okay, this I'm gonna try to go faster on this question. Sonic Adventure. Oh, I'm not gonna count the vocal themes because I would just be saying that for like every track. I'll just be counting like normal stage music and stuff. Okay, hold on. This one you have to kind of rush on. Sonic Adventure, probably Red Mountain, like the not Red Hot Skull, the other one. Can't remember what it's called. And then Sonic Adventure 2, favorite theme from that game. You know, that's hard because besides like the popular ones like City Escape and Live and Learn, I gotta say, ooh, it's hard. This is hard. I will just say Eternal Engine for now because that's one of my favorites. But you know, all the other ones I still think are good, but it's like it could go either way. Eternal Engine for SA2, Heroes. Okay, I will count the vocal themes. Heroes is what I'm made of. That way I could just go faster, and then SA2 would probably be City Escape or Live and Learn. Shadow the Hedgehog, Waking Up. I actually think that track is very underrated. Waking Up. I'll just go through the mainline games because this would take forever. 06, probably for 06, probably Dreams of an Absolution for 06. Secret Rings, 7 Rings in Hand, pretty obvious choice. Unleashed, probably versus Egg Dragoon. I really like that track, which is surprising. That or Supersonic versus Perfect Dark. And this is hard. Black Knight, probably Night of the Wind, and then Colors. Speak with Your Heart. Okay, believe it or not, that either that or Aquarium Park. But Speak with Your Heart, I think, is really underrated. Like the apart from the beginning, I think the whole song is actually really good. But yeah, Speak with Your Heart, Generations, the Big Arms 3DS, the Big Arms boss theme. It goes so hard. Forces or Mania, probably the Hard Boiled Heavies theme, or Egg Reverie. And then for Forces, yeah, Aquarium Park is so good. Did Sonic just attack me? Wait, you guys saw that too, right? I've never seen that before. That is crazy. Sonic just had enough of Tails. He just snaps. I have never seen him do that before. That is weird. Okay, Tails. Oh, by the way, I gotta pay you back for all that pain you caused me in Sonic 2 with the bosses. Anyway, back to topic. Forces, best song in Forces, in my opinion. Maybe Fading World or Fist Bump. And then, Bass Sonic. Wow. Frontiers. I don't think the Titan themes are the Titan themes are good, but it's not my type of music, I'd say. So for Frontiers, probably like Flowing, the cyberspace theme, and then Shadow Gens, probably Radical Highway, the one in the Space Colony arc, that version. And then for Crossworlds, Water Palace. And that is it for that one question. Oh my goodness, that was a lot longer than I thought it would be. Thank you for the question, though. That was insane. Anyway, Luminix, I gotta speed it up a little more. Bye, guys. I need to go. See you, Mr. Red Banana. Okay, I gotta answer Hussein's because he's been asking it. If you had one of the OGs, elemental power, which would it be? That's a good question. Probably Zane's, like ice. I feel like that could come in uses, like, that could come in use. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But yeah, probably Zane. Although Jay and the others would be cool. Jay's would be helpful if you lose power though, and you just, say, all right, we need a source, energy source. But yeah, probably Zane. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, Luminex asks, in your ideal brand new Sonic game, how would you want it to play, and which characters would be the main headline? I'd probably say the Knuckles spinoff. I think I mentioned that. That'd be so cool. But let me see one that hasn't been said already. Yeah, number 5. He asks, "How's my day?" Pretty good. I would say pretty good. Day's gone well. It hasn't gone badly until I get hit with a missile. Yeah, day's been going pretty well. It's been fun. So yeah, thank you for the questions though. Okay, this next one's pretty good. Okay, these I have a few more. Just let me get through these, and then I'll answer yours in the chat. Okay, sorry, Spinator. What? I will answer yours next. What is? If you had to leave one member of the stream team to be left in a zombie apocalypse, who would it be? Okay, wow, this is just like favoritism at this point. If you had to, I don't want to answer this, man. No, they're not gonna forgive me for this. William's of course gonna say Dublade. That way I can have Amy. Yeah, I don't know. or KKO. That way our chat can finally be purged. Nah, I'm kidding. That's a hard question. Oh wait, watch this. I've never done this before, but it'll be cool. Yoink. Uh-oh. No, it didn't work. Oh man. Anyway, Small M asks, if Sonic didn't exist, do you think you'd still be a YouTuber? If so, which video game character do you think you'd cover? I don't know. That is a good question. I don't think so actually. But if I did, I think the character I'd probably cover is Kirby. Because, I played a lot of Kirby games. Okay, that's a cool skip. But, yeah, probably Kirby, but I actually don't think Levi would solo the zombie apocalypse. Yes, sir! But yeah, if I did have a YouTube channel and Sonic never existed, probably Kirby games. Was my least favorite game? You mean like Sonic game or just game in general? Because if you mean Sonic game, I'd probably say Tails Sky Patrol or something like that. Or like Sonic Jam for the Gamecom. But, yeah. Moving on to, okay. Shane the Hedgehog, he asked, what is your inspiration for your OC? Sonic probably. I think I already covered that one. Can I go up here? I think there is. I didn't actually know about this, but I saw it in a video where somebody like skipped this whole section. If Sonic didn't exist, I'd probably be depressed. Same. I feel like. What do you think is the most overrated Sonic game? Okay, that's a good question. Overrated Sonic game. Most overrated. It's hard to say because so many games that were hated before are now loved, like in this year especially. But overrated. Maybe Lost World? I don't know. Oh, hey, Silver. What's up? Sonic Adventure 2 for the sake of dream. Get out! I don't know. Prob. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. I don't know if I can answer. Um. Yeah, probably just Lost World. I mean, people still, don't like it, but still. Least favorite Sonic vocal theme? Definitely Almost Dead from Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, I can't even listen to it. It's so bad. But, I'll, actually, I can just chill here, I think. Where am I? Okay. Yeah. Next comment, if I can read it here, is, Gold. He says, this one. Okay, all these have been answered, but I'll choose one that I can maybe. What's your favorite Sonic song? Or what's your favorite song in general? Okay, well, I'd probably just leave it to Sonic. I'll list some of my favorites. I'd say It Doesn't Matter version 2, Unknown from ME, version 1. Version 2 is still pretty good, but version 1's just too iconic. Endless Possibility. What else? City Escape, songs like that. But, yeah, I'd probably say It Doesn't Matter version 2. Maybe a hot take, but I just love the upbeat theme. Plus, it's Sonic, so Sonic's theme. Thank you for the question, though. And then, Paul the Cat is cool. Okay, I'm actually getting near the end here. Okay, hold on. Favorite character to play as in 06? I would say Sonic. I know a lot of people would probably say Shadow, but I actually really enjoyed Sonic's gameplay and Shadow's and Silver's. I enjoyed all of them, to be honest. Silver's was my least favorite, but he was still fun. The others were just that much fun, I guess. Ouch. But what's your favorite and least favorite Sonic and Shadow voice actors and why? Paul the Cat is cool asks. That's a good question. Very unique question. Probably Roger Craig Smith and, from what I know, probably Roger Craig Smith and Kirk Thornton. Kirk Thornton's not bad, don't get me wrong, and Roger's had his moments, but I feel like compared to all the other ones, they just, I don't know. Kirk Thornton, mostly, his Shadow kind of just sounds like an edgelord. I know in Shadow Gens they kind of fixed that, but in Crossworlds they made him go right back to being just an edgelord. L Button, have you answered my question yet? I actually have. It was near the beginning, I think. So if you want to skip back, you can find it there. But yeah, thank you for that question. And then William BK, he asks, if you had to make one non-canon Sonic character canon, who would it be? Okay, that's a good question. Let me see. There's so many characters. Would Fleetway Supersonic count? Because I feel like that would be so cool to see him. He's such a cool concept. I know I've heard you say the same thing, but I agree. Fleetway was just a really cool concept for, like, Supersonic. But, yeah, either Fleetway or Enerjack or, someone like that. But, yeah. What do I think of the LS? What's LS stand for? Heavy and Bomb from Knuckles Chaotix. Are they canon? I feel like they are. I don't know. I feel like they are canon, but maybe. Maybe not. Okay, not a Sonic channel. I am, Oh, yeah, there is, lawn stuff outside. I'm surprised you can hear that. Yeah, just ignore that. Anyway, Formula Trash. I already answered yours. It was somewhere back in the video. You can go find it if you want. But Not a Sonic Channel asks, what is your favorite and least favorite aspect of making videos for YouTube, other than having an amazing community? That's a good question. Let me think. Favorite aspect of YouTube? Yeah, community was like number one. I would say reading your guys' comments, especially the really supportive ones, that just means the world to me. Like, even if the video doesn't get many views, or, you know, somebody doesn't agree with my opinions and stuff, just seeing, like, nice comments and stuff, that's probably, that definitely keeps me motivated to make videos. So, definitely, you guys, your comments, I know that probably comes in line with, oh, laggy. That definitely comes with community, but yeah. Other than that, maybe I don't know. That's an interesting question. That's my favorite part. But as for least favorite, okay, least favorite. Least favorite part about YouTube. This is a good question, but congrats on 4K subs, by the way. Thank you, Bluebird. Least favorite part is probably the editing part itself. If you wonder why, like, I sometimes will upload not that often, for whatever reason, this might happen to other people, but oh, okay, I gotta be careful here. For me, I feel like sometimes when I'm editing, I get bored or, like, burnt out on the video I'm making, and so, like, I'll not want to edit just then. I like live streaming because of that, because it's nice to be able to make content, like, without having to put in a lot of work. But yeah, sometimes I'll get burned out and I'll just get, like, bored. But yeah, that's probably my least favorite. Do you have a pet? If not, what pet do you want? I have 2 dogs, actually. One's a big dog, and then one's a pretty small dog. Yep, they're awesome. A little loud sometimes. They bark at, like, the most random things. Like, I'll hear, like, a trash can tip over outside or something, and they'll just go crazy. What's their names? I feel like that. Okay, Mickey is the first one. He's like a little rat. I call him a little rat. And then Sandy's our big dog. Sandy. But yeah. Great answers, thank you. Absolutely, man. Yep. Now you know I have 2 dogs. Levi, what do you think of me spamming L? It's iconic, but maybe it can get a little annoying if I'm dying a lot. Okay, Goofy Goober asks, favorite Mario character? Oh, Nick the Hedgehog, hey, what's up? You have been mentioned. We were talking about, where did my OC originate from? And I told him Sonic probably was where I got the idea from. So yeah, W Sonic probably. Where's the next question? Okay, favorite Mario character. That's a good one. Would it be boring if I said Mario himself? I feel like that'd be pretty boring, but maybe him, maybe like Wario or Waluigi. Wario and Waluigi are like the best duo. I don't know. I guess it depends. Or Luigi. Yeah, Waluigi. I guess it just depends. It could vary. But yeah, thank you for that comment, Goofy Goober. Or, yep, Goofy Goober. And then Sonic Sony, who's a Discord OG, I would say. Favorite episode of Sonic Boom. I don't know. It's hard to pick. I don't remember the names, but my favorite's probably the one where Sonic and Knuckles were competing against Styx and Amy to see like who would do better on like outdoors. That's probably my favorite. It was just so funny. But anyway, what's your favorite Sonic game? Sonic Adventure 2, although 06 is really close behind. But, yeah. Okay, hold on. This is pretty hard to look down. Okay, looking down. What is your... okay, hold on. Oh, that's a death. Whoa, never mind. I guess it isn't a death. Let's go. Clutch. Okay, I don't think it's possible. Okay, what do you like the most about Blaze? Be honest, or at least like or search history. Okay, well, I always tied this part. Okay, I had to look down for that. Okay, wow. Metal guy. I think that's you. Favorite part about Blaze. Oh no. Please tell me KKO's in here. Okay, I'm. The smirk. Oh boy. Probably her character arc. If I'm being honest, her character arc from in Rush. I thought it was really well done. Just admit it. Admit what? Huh? What? But yeah. Also kind of wish she was more relevant along with Silver. But yeah. And or Elise. Yeah, I don't know. I don't sim for Elise, guys. Blaze is one thing, okay? William, come on. Bruh. I agree with this thing. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. You don't. No, I didn't say anything. That was just my Can I do that? I've never done that before. I just wanted to see what would happen. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. I feel like, yeah, I'll just quit. Yeah. Thank you for the question, Metal Guy. Guys, clip that. Where's the William BK ItzLevi's spinoff? I don't know. They gotta make it. They gotta lock in. Clip that. William, come on, man. Okay, Mystic Claws. Okay, hold on. I gotta refresh the page. Looks like that was the most recent. Okay, 2 more. Mystic Claws asks. Let me choose a stage here. What's a good... White Acropolis, I would say. William, that's the most unhinged thing I've ever heard you say. Back to the topic of TV shows. Have you ever watched OK Go, Let's Be Heroes? It's full of Sonic references, and there's even a Sonic crossover episode. I have heard of that. I haven't watched it, though. But, yeah, I have heard of it. Just to put it simply, I guess. But, what's your favorite level for each character in SA2? Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, Rouge, Tails, and Eggman. This is a question I like. This is going to be fun to answer. Okay. For Sonic, I'd probably say City Escape or Final Rush. They're both really good levels. But, yeah, probably City Escape for Sonic. For Shadow, White Jungle. Or, I would say White Jungle. Okay, for Knuckles. This is a hot take, guys. Hear me out. My favorite Knuckles stage is actually Meteor Herd. I just love the open aspect of the stage, which is probably why most people hate it, but I really love it. Yeah, Pyramid Cave is pretty underrated too. But favorite Rouge level, probably just Dry Lagoon. Favorite Tails level, Mission Street, I would say, or Prison Lane maybe. Yeah, and then favorite Eggman stage has got to be what's that one? The last one, Cosmic Wall. As long as you didn't say Death Chamber, yeah. Death Chamber is probably one of my least favorite stages in SA2, but I still think if you get lucky, I feel like that stage is a Meteor Herd fan. Nice. Okay, good to hear. So yeah, that's probably my list of favorite stages for each character. That's a good question though. Thank you, Mystic Claws. And then the we got summon KKO back. SRB2 Green Moon 2. He asks, would you rather meet Chris or date Elise? Okay, that's That's actually a hard question. It depends on what Chris, to be honest, because if it's like the 4 Kids one, no. But if it's like, I heard the Japanese, like the original one, in the original Sonic X, I heard he's better. So maybe if meeting Chris counts as like meeting, like going to his house and like seeing all the Sonic characters there, obviously I would meet Chris, but I don't know. That's a hard question. Meet Chris, 100% easiest choice of my life. More of a request than a question, but can you do more of your peak Shadow impression? So yeah, I would probably say I would choose to meet Chris, but I don't know. If I said date Elise, you guys would call me a simp. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the comment, SRB2 Green Moon 2. It's my oh wow, Levi, remember I put my actual question on Discord? Alright, I got you. Let me go check it right now. Oh, okay, missiles. Okay. Hussein Benayan asks here, number 1, why do you have a skill issue? Number 2, why do you simp for Blaze? Number 3, why can't you read? I don't know how to answer these. Just everything that comes with ItzLevi. You can't cheat on Blaze. Okay, but he says, okay, for the real questions, number 1, has your ranking on Forces changed after the Forces stream? And number 2, where'd you get the name ItzLevi31? And then number 3, who's my favorite Ninjago character? Wanted to throw a non-Sonic question out there. Okay, can you get SRB2 on Android? I think you can. But anyway, yeah, those were yeah, I know. I still wanted to read them anyway. But starting with has my ranking on Forces changed? I would say I think it's a little better than what I thought, but I feel like I liked it a lot more on stream with the whole Greg thing. Like that carried. It was fun, I guess. It's hard to say because playing it on stream was a lot more fun with you guys, but like playing it on my own, I feel like I would be more depressed. Oh, I have to destroy the light posts or whatever. As for where did I get the name ItzLevi31? I just to be honest, it wasn't like thank you for answering my question. Glad you liked my question. Agree with a lot of your picks. Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, sorry about the leaf blower sounds in the background. But anyway, it's Levi. I just thought it was cool because, my name is Levi. So just add an it's with a Z, make it look cool for, just no reason. Then just 31, I just threw out there. There's no, usually people have like 31 as like, oh, my birthday, the day of the month or something. But me, I just made up. I was like, oh, 31. That sounds cool. It flows well. So, yeah, that's how I got that name. And then, who is your favorite Ninjago character? It used to be Zane. I always loved Zane. He was the best, in my opinion. But probably Jay now. Jay's just too funny. Yeah, I guess that answers your question. Can't believe you lied. I thought your name was Bob. I'm sorry I fooled you. Levi, what's your favorite 06 mock speed section? Probably that Kingdom Valley one that I just did. I think that one's the best. If I had to rank them, I would say Kingdom Valley, Radical Train, Wave Ocean, and then Crisis City. But I think they're all decent. But yeah, hey KKO, welcome back. I finished all the questions on the post, so if you guys want to keep asking some questions, you can. Feel free to. I guess there's no limit since I already got done with all of them. Favorite Werehog stage? Okay. I'm tempted to say Jungle Joyride, just because it's shorter. I don't know. That's a hard question. Okay, This is making me think. Favorite werehog stage. I'm trying to think. I'm listing some of them in my head. Maybe Dragon Road Night or Windmill Isle. By the way, where can we ask questions? You can just ask them in the chat now if you want, or you can ask them in the poll. Did I forget yours? No, I did answer yours, I think. Pretty sure. But, yeah, favorite werehog stage, probably, probably Dragon Road. I guess it just depends. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question, Little Silver. What do you think of my hatred towards Mania? I understand it. I feel like it can be kind of boring, at least for me once you know you play it. But I don't know how you could say it's like bad. Like I think it's like a masterpiece. But not my personal preference, but it's still, I feel like it's still just such a solid game. Like if somebody said it was the best game, I wouldn't not understand. Mine's Cool Edge, by the way. That makes sense. I thought of that one. One's pretty good. But yeah. If you had to pick a Sonic game to pick for the rest of your life, what would it be? And that's the only game you can play forever. Probably SA2. I know, boring choice, but there's so many different places. Oh, that probably SA2 still. Although there's no Silver and Blaze. Maybe 06. Yeah, probably 06. Although Knuckles is kind of useless in this game, which is probably my only problem with it. My only real problem with it. Favorite Silver quote aside from "It's no use." Take this. That's my favorite quote. No, okay. Can't really think of any Silver quotes. Okay, that's a okay. I really like. Okay, hold on, Little Silver. I really like his intro for End of the World, where he's like, "I'll never give up. Let's go." Yeah, corny, I know, but I really like it. It shows his determination. And then KKO, if you had to create a perfect Sonic game, how would you make it? What factors from previous games would you grab for this perfect game? Okay, that is a really good question. I would say, I would say give the story layout from SA1, like, okay, I'm gonna get hate for this, but remove Gamma's story. I mean, obviously, because it's not Sonic Adventure, but like, take the story aspect from Adventure 1, like minus Gamma and I guess Big, and then just give it to like give a new story for like Silver, Blaze, and yeah, I guess that. So you'd have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Silver, and Blaze as the main character. I don't know, maybe Cream too, because I feel like Cream really needs like a character arc. But yeah, take the story elements from SA2, because it's actually a pretty. It's not like, what am I saying? It's kind of easy to make a game like that because you can just reuse textures from like the stages and just have the characters like change the level layouts a little bit. But yeah, mix that with like SA2's play style and make like the slide smoother, I would say, and you know, make the button mapping a little different, and then I guess that's it, really. That would be an awesome, probably my favorite Sonic game. Although, have the bounce bracelet. definitely have the bounce bracelet. I feel like that move is, or that ability is really like overlooked these days. How do you, how do you do all the nerdy impressions? Ones in Shadow. I just do them. Like my Jet the Hawk one. No way I'm gonna lose. I just, just make my voice squeaky, I guess. Oh, wait. If you had to change Sega's main IP, change it too, and then also team ranking now in order from worst to but okay, it kind of disappeared, and a respect. Okay, nice. Also, will Evan. Yep, Evan's here from Sonic. Add new abilities and upgrades from. Yeah, I would say that too. Like, give Knuckles, like, his punch. Just, yeah, giving the characters, like, a bunch of different moves from their past would be, like, really cool. And just each character having their own story, like, SA1 would be so good. Especially for characters like Silver and Blaze. They could have a lot of potential there. But one thing I don't want to happen, I actually don't want there to be any more years. Like, there's the Year of Shadow and stuff. I personally don't want that. I just want a character to be relevant in a game. Like, you don't have to dedicate a whole year to them. Just as long as they, get more relevance in the games, to be honest. Of course, Levi playing as Blaze. That's, yeah, part of the reason why I chose this stage. I'm not sure about that. Favorite scene from each Sonic movie? Okay. The first one I would probably... Okay, hold on. I'm probably going to get wrecked here. I'm not sure what happened there. Little Silver, no. I guess it's because I was on the edge of that thing. But, okay, what was I saying? Favorite scene from each Sonic movie. Okay, Sonic 1, probably the fight scene with Eggman. That was funny. Or, okay. And then I would say for movie 2, the, Sonic and Knuckles fight. That was probably my favorite scene from Sonic 2. And then Sonic 3, probably the Super Sonic and Shadow fight. That was pretty epic. But an honorable mention is the Robotnik's dance scene. That was a peak. Ouch. Ouch. I guess it's because 06 is a broken game. No, it's not. You're wrong. You're wrong. Your opinion's trash. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I gotta respect people's opinions. Well, here's the thing. That's not what you're meant to do in the game. I did it wrong. Like, I wasn't supposed to be on that edge of the thing. I was out of the circle. So, if I die there, that makes sense. Because, I played it wrong, I guess. Do you think it will come home to England next year? I have no clue. Yeah, not a clue. Yawn. Okay, do you think... Yeah, I'll answer your question, Evan. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting... I have a lot of notifications. I think I did these. Important. Okay. Yeah, the Robotnik dancing scene, that was so peak. Okay, there's a new comment here from Kim Chu. He says, "Who's your favorite female Sonic cover artist?" I'm not sure if I even know any of them. Can you guys help me out here? Who is who? I guess cover artist. Oh, okay. For like the music or like. Okay, he probably means music. I would say. Oh, see ya, L button. Thanks for joining in. Okay, for like music, I would say maybe like Madeline Wood for like the Forces tracks. Probably. as for like music and stuff. But yeah, I'll try to find your question, Evan. Worst expert. Okay. If you had to change Sega's main IP, from which series would you change it to? And then also Stream Team ranking now in order, worst to best. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sega's main IP. Which series? You're so badly wanting me to say Monkey Ball. Why did I say something like Persona or something? I don't know. Interesting question, but I don't know. As for the Stream Team ranking, I feel like everyone is top. Everyone's number one. There you go. Hatsune Miku. Oh boy. I guess I'll just do stage again. But yeah, let me look at the most recent. You like that, Evan, right? Since we were talking about Meteor Herd, Spy went to go play SA2. Based. Favorite 06 stage music? Probably Crisis City. Because it comes with like 4 different tracks, which is just so peak. Either that or Radical Train, because I love Radical Train The Chase. That theme, it's so good. But yeah. I've said yeah a lot, but ignore that. But also like White Acropolis, the bass. It's really cool. Also, all the I could just list like every track, like Wave Ocean, Flame Core, dude. Oh, that opening like riff, like that. It's so good. But yeah, I guess that I'm glad I answered all the questions in the poll. So that or the post. That's good. Glad I guess have those out of the way. It was fun. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but once again, it was something I was like, okay, I have to get this done, you know? It was fun, but you know, there was some pressure. Donk. But yeah. Might end stream a little early, I don't know. Favorite member of the stream team. You could literally do White Acropolis in a nightclub, yeah. Okay, favorite member of the stream team. ItzLevi, I feel like. That guy's just goated, you know? Makes awesome content, and yeah. Okay. I can't answer. I don't want to have favorites. Yeah. Hey, William had the same exact idea as me. Yeah, William BK. I don't know. I feel like I would just have to say William, though, to be honest, because is this PO6 or an emulator with mods? This is an emulator. I would leave beatbox remix, that'd be peak. I'd probably have to say William just because he was there from the start. Like, he was like one of my first subscribers. I mean, obviously, because we know each other in real life, but still. Everyone other than William, wow. If you could be any Sonic character, who would you be? I feel like I have to say Sonic here. Did I? Wow. It depends. But I would say Sonic. Because he can just do anything. No pun intended. William BK is kind of overrated. He gets way too much glaze in my opinion. He's just really mid. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this hot take. It depends. William at his prime is pretty goated, but current day William is, yeah. William hasn't had a good characterization in a long time. Yeah, leave. I'm bruh. Yeah. I had that glitch before. Yeah. I don't even mind small glitches like that. Because I know it's not game breaking, okay? if it's one life and it just gets fixed the next time you go through it, I don't mind something like that. Remember me then, Levi shared the class? Yes. I'm tired. But it's been fun. Personally, I think it's the year of Levi right now. Yeah, not you guys talking about William like a video game character. Levi, what is the worst level in 06? Do you mean like like the whole game or just like Sonic's story? Because if you mean the whole game, I would probably say Silver's Flame Core, just because I think it's the longest stage in the game, but it's not bad by any means. I just think it's a little mid. But yep. Year of Blade when? 2026. All right, if you guys want to ask a few more questions, you can. I might be wrapping it up soon, but yeah, if you have any more, let me know. I'll be happy to. Even if you asked a question already, you can definitely ask more if you want. Funniest 06 glitch I encountered was in the silver boss. He threw Sonic into the air and kept going until the sky turned black. You've been yeeted into space. Yeah, that is a pretty infamous one. But I feel like all the glitches that people mention in the boss fight can be easily avoidable if you just, I mean, I know the first time you play it, it's like you don't really know what to do. But since before I would like watch videos on people raging at it, I just knew what to avoid. Levi, how should I play SA2 because I don't have a computer? Cool is crazy. Unless you have like a Android device or something, I think you could still play it. It might be a little choppy. Either that or playing like the original Dreamcast or GameCube version. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Do you like Amy's gameplay or do I like Amy's gameplay in 06? Yeah, of course, Blade. I do. Not really, to be honest. Her hammer range is like pretty pathetic. I mean, you barely even play her at all, so I can't really hate it. But there's William DLC in Black Knight. No way, dude. You got to play as like his OC. That'd be so cool. Even if it was like any of that. Imagine we should do that sometime. We should all like band together and make like our OCs as like a model or something, and then like mod them into like different games. That'd be so cool. Like playing as like my Sonic one. Although I do want to make a Knuckles OC. Even if I don't use it, I still want to, have him there. Yeah. And you glaze 06, but even you can't defend Amy in this game. Yeah. I the only defense I would say is that you just don't play as her long enough. Just, to actually hate her. I mean, if you played as her longer, I'd be like, okay, yeah. Okay, not in that way. Not in that way, Little Silver. Is it hot in here? What's happening? You guys, not like that, Little Silver. No, not like that. No. Knuckles is the GOAT. Don't get me wrong, but not in that way. Anyway, been here behind, I guess. Yep. Yeah, good to see you, Evan. How you doing? Yeah. Just an OC name. Okay, good. Everybody in the chat like, what? Me included. But yeah, if you guys want to ask any more questions, feel free to do it. I'll definitely be able or be willing to answer any more. It's just an OC name. Okay, good. Whew. I might get into 3D models at some point, and I'd love to try to make those eventually. Yeah, I would if I knew how, but I just don't, sadly. That would be peak. It would make like blades OC. You literally just have to get Sonic's OC and just make them orange, and change some other colors. Oh, my back. W ship. Shut up, William. It's Knuckles. Okay, that's better. Okay, Hussein, that's actually fire. It's Knuckles. Yes. Knock knock. It's Knuckles. Will you make Greg art? I should. Yeah, not shut up, W ship. Start with Cinema 4D. Blender has a bit of learning curve, to be honest. ItzLevi's. Okay, that one's better than Lee Vuckles or whatever. But yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh boy. Last stream we had people calling Levi hot, now we're getting shipping him. What is happening? I don't know. Levi's the fire. What about Will Amy? Remember that peak ship or Will Aid or no no A-Maid or Blamey. You did not hear anything coming from me, coming from my mouth. Okay. Oh no. Okay. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do a stage. Just this is not no. Just no. Please. I'm sorry. I was yelling right in my microphone. Skull faces. You didn't hear anything. Oh boy. Okay, I already did White Acropolis, but that's fine. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll do a stage I haven't done. Like, you didn't hear that, William. You didn't hear that. I didn't even get to finish what I was saying. Oh boy. Okay, what's your favorite Sonic meme? That's a good question. Probably just the Knuckles meme approved thing that just never gets old. Well, okay, come on, guys. Levi, do you draw your art on PC? And if so, what website do you use? Okay, so what I do is oh wait, Formula Trash. I already answered your question before. KK Rouge. Anyway, I use first I draw it like freehand or like on paper, which sadly not many people do anymore. But oh, he's back. But I'll draw it on paper and then I'll scan it onto my PC and I'll use Paint 3D and I'll use like the tools there, which I'll actually use like my mouse and stuff to color it in. But yeah, that's what I do. I couldn't finish it, bro. William and the Black Knight. Sounds like a peak game. Okay. Favorite Sonic ship just between Sonic characters. Oh boy. I'd probably... Oh, I don't know if I want to say anything here. Do I comment? Ow! Oh no, please. No. Okay. Striker the Hedgehog. Shut up, man. Get up! Okay, sorry. I don't know. It's a kind of hard question. Although Vector and Vanilla is pretty good. Just because it's like the only ship that actually like works. You know, like straight up like objectively works. And it's just so funny. Probably just the basic one, Sonic. The basics. Yeah, I don't know. No comment, I guess. Okay, that kind of worked. Boom, 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 boom. Oof. Although I feel like Knuckles and Blaze, they're like, I wouldn't like completely throw it out the window. It might work, but I feel like Silver and Blaze is more, more a more better ship, I guess. But I'm not much of a shipper. Anyway, oh my goodness, Blade. I don't think you guys will see that, but he just says, "Spy his saying." Okay, KKL, how do I feel about Elise in 06? Do you mean like character-wise, or, I don't know. She's okay, I guess. Not like simp-worthy, but, yeah. Oh my goodness. Hassanator. Okay, the name combining is cool. I think that'll wrap it up for the stream. I'm a little tired, so I think I should probably just get some rest or something. Oof. This is like the most chill stream I've ever had, just like answering questions. It's been fun. It's been pretty fun. Yeah, thank you guys for joining in. Levi Chief, do you plan on streaming other games in the future besides Sonic? I actually have. Maybe like Super Smash Bros. I mean, it has Sonic in it. But yeah, maybe like Kirby games or something. Or Levi, you can't dodge my last question. Okay, I looked up at your last message, and yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that. When are you streaming Monkey Ball? Never. Okay, Spinator, you have one last question. All right. Okay, hold on. Lucky 7, what's a Sonic game you like that other people dislike, and a Sonic game you dislike that others like? 06 out of the question. Last one for me. Okay, 06 out of the question. Yeah, besides 06, maybe... Okay, that's actually kind of hard. Maybe Secret Rings. Secret Rings I actually like that other people dislike. And then a Sonic game you dislike that others like. I think Lost World's really the only one that... But even then, not... It's, like, very divisive or, very controversial. You forgot. But, guys, I won't be in any streams next week. No! I do want to have the stream team stream sometime, though. Alright, well, anyway. Thank you guys for joining in. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. If you have any more questions, cope. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I might do another Q&A in the future sometime. But, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Spy. Sister's graduating, college, I think. Yeah, yeah, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in. I will, see you guys next time. Adios.